The following podcast is a part of RadioMisfits.com. And now it's time for the Mr. Nailsin Show. Well, guess what happened? Oh boy, the time is not on my side. No, it ain't. It ain't. So, didn't have enough time to do the usual Nailsin Show yet again. So, guess what? I just happened to be doing Jokes Kill. That's the show Pat Dixon has on there. And we observe the many programs available at compoundcensored.tv. We do it Mondays and Tuesdays. So
Mondays and Thursdays.
Oh, Thursdays. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Pat. I'm taking forever to introduce my guest, Pat Dixon, once again back on the show to help me make a show. So the promo is for that, to check it out. Of course, New York City Crime Report, but this falls under that banner there at compoundcensored.tv, where we give a tour of the many fine shows there. It's a lot of fun. We do it live, so you can check that out. If you're not a subscriber, you should be. And even if you are, take advantage of the great promo code PAT. That's right, PAT. And you'll get a discount on your subscription. And then you can enjoy not only New York City Crime Report, but all the shows of compoundcensored.tv. So anyway, that Pat graciously decided to hang on a little more time here so that we can tape yet another Mr. Nailsin show, where we take a tour of, fun activities, otherwise known as crime.
It's my pleasure, Doug. I love talking about crime.
That's right. I kind of thought, it was in the title of your podcast.
It's the only thing that really matters in news. Politics, who knows what's true, what's being reported. But crime, There is at least some facts, even when it's a little thin and they're leaving stuff out. There are some facts.
Something happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dead bodies are dead bodies.
Oh, yeah. That was a dead body. Nah, it was just some old sofa someone left on the side of the road. Yeah, but there was a dead body laying on it. Oh, that changes everything.
That's my Uncle Bernie.
Yeah. So, was looking for some crimes in Louisiana, but they just weren't that great. They really, Louisiana, up your game here. It's been a while since we had a girl melted in a sofa.
Yeah.
So this one's only funny because of the guy's mugshot, which you can't see on the audio, but I will post the video of this episode on my locals. So you got to be subscribed.
I don't know if that's the only thing funny. apparently the guy's name is sort of,
yes, that's the other one.
It's not his name. I guess that's the town.
It's the town. The town is called Rain, Louisiana, but this gentleman in the headline is referred to as Rain Man.
Accused of chasing ex-girlfriend's car. Very slow on the driveway.
Yes. Very slow.
Firing shot after seeing another man inside her. Oh, inside with her.
Inside with her. But odds are this man was inside her. And boyfriend Rain Man didn't like that. So here's his mugshot.
Oh, my God.
Rare do you see a black man with a pimple,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's unusual.
True. Well, they might have shaving bumps, but not like that. Not like a pimple, no. Right? I've had them right there, too. That's right.
Oh, me too. They're painful.
Yeah, oily, it's in that, what they call the triangle there,
Yeah. Yeah, there's a certain term for it. I'm forgetting what it is.
It's the oily triangle or something.
Yeah, something. But women know what it is.
It's one of those big under the skin kind of deals that have become more common. Like when you, I don't know if you had acne as a teenager. Yeah. And do you remember you can, there's ones that come to a head and you
Right.
can kind of. This is not one of those. That's like a
No.
under the skin kind
This
of.
one's deep under the skin and it's going to be painful for quite a while. So he's already pissed off about that. Then he
Yeah,
sees his girlfriend in a car with another man.
with a very nice complexion.
Yes. Yeah, he had smooth skin. And he's like,
That's
God damn it.
I don't feel like I'm being like we're looking at Leon's picture here. Leon
Yeah,
Guidry.
Leon Guidry is
Guidry.
the suspect's
And
name.
it's not because he's black, but it's the
It's not,
expression on his face.
I know.
The very casual fucking, mug shot there. He's just like,
Right.
oh, this again.
Yeah.
Something about his look, the way he holds his mouth, everything, the raised eyebrows, and he looks like a fucking criminal.
Yes, this isn't his first rodeo. But his jawline's somewhat diminished. Now he does have this goatee there, but it's just kind of a weird sort of
It's
you know.
misshapen or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm
something
kind of
happened.
wondering if he broke his jaw or had part of it removed or something. I don't know. It's a little
Yeah, yeah,
odd.
it is strange.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just ugly.
Well, yeah, there is that too. So Rain Man is facing a charge of attempted murder after chasing his ex-girlfriend's car, forcing it onto the shoulder and shooting at it. Probably was shooting at her, but the car too. Authorities said Leon Guidry, 42 of Rain, is charged with attempted first-degree murder. They added Guidry saw a man with his ex-girlfriend inside her vehicle. He could have been insider in the vehicle on
Well,
Louisiana.
as soon as he forced her to the shoulder, they just started fucking.
Yeah.
Or he forced her, yeah.
So they added, I saw her with in the Louisiana Avenue on Rain on Sunday, June 29th, around 10:45 p.m., and tried to use his truck to block them. Investigators stated the pair was able to drive off, but Guidry chased them to American Legion Drive. Well, they got one of those too, near 2nd Street, where he was able to force them onto the shoulder and block their path. They noted Guidry tried to open the car's door, but it was locked. So he went back to his truck, grabbed a handgun, and fired one round into the vehicle as it was backing up.
Oh, he didn't even bring his gun up to the car at first, Leon
No,
Brain.
right.
So he was going to just beat the guy's ass or something, or drag
Something.
her out.
Yeah. He was irritated that she had locked the door. So then he was like, damn it. So he went and grabbed the gun and shot around into the vehicle.
When they say ex-girlfriend, I think that what they do is that they bend it a little bit for guys like this sometimes.
Mhm.
Like it's his ex-girlfriend now, so we're calling it his ex-girlfriend. It might have been his girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
How ex was this ex?
Yeah.
Did she say fuck you and leave, and then she's with this guy the same
Right. Like they had a
day?
fight the other day,
Right,
and
even
now
the
she's
same
immediately
day.
with another guy. Yeah.
Right, yeah. It's like I'm just curious what their actual arrangement was.
Yeah, it might be true she's the ex-girlfriend now, but
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the time might not have been, you know.
That's what I'm thinking. Is that I think that they
Yeah.
do stuff like that because they're like, well, why should we? That obviously they're broken up, so it's his
Yeah.
ex. But like, I mean, the only reason I think that is because I'm so fucking maybe suspicious to the point of paranoia about the way they report stuff, the way they slant it.
Yeah.
Because I think about, you know, an ex-boyfriend being that, I guess you could be that obsessed, that you would
Yeah, it happens.
but eventually she's fucking somebody.
Right.
So like, I don't know. I can't. It's hard for me to imagine forcing the car off the road
I know.
for an ex.
That's like it would make more sense if this is rather recent,
Yes.
that they had had a fight or something like that. The breakup is not exactly official. And then, within, the next day he sees her with this other guy that he probably knew about or something like that. And he's like, God damn it. Loses his shit.
She told him 100 times, him, I don't even like him.
Right, right.
I don't like is like that.
No, but he was an insider.
Oh, wait, I shouldn't say stuff like that. I guess.
Yeah, you shouldn't, Pat. That's wrong.
I'm so used to being on censored.tv.
Yeah, on occasion you do hear that uncensored.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I obviously I mean it colloquially and as her,
Right. It's a
but like,
cultural thing,
yeah, and I'm probably calling too much attention to it at this point. But I just, yeah, no,
especially when we're
the
trying to give him some sort of defense here.
well, yeah, that's
You
what the
know.
thing is that like she was talking about, I imagine,
Mhm.
right, that she was like, him, like when he's like, I think that you kind of like maybe seems like y'all vibe a little bit, and she's
Right,
like,
right, yeah.
vibe, no, no. If it was one of those things, then maybe okay. If you see him a week later, if he sees her out a week later, he might
Yeah.
see red or something like that. But I don't know, man.
It's
Guys,
just the article is very brief, and this is. I mean, I don't
was
know
that
the
all there
gist
was
of it.
to it?
That's all it says. Yeah. So
Okay,
this was
wow.
June 6th. It happened. This was reported on July
I
1st,
was June 26th, wasn't it?
20,
29th.
29th. So there's still some distance there. You'd think there would be a little more to it.
There's nothing below that picture there.
No, this is another story.
Oh, they
Oh
added a
no,
warrant.
you're right. There is not
Only a little
much. They
bit.
added a warrant was obtained for Guidry's arrest, and deputies. Yeah, they picked him up.
Okay.
Investigation's
Yeah,
still
they picked him
ongoing.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
I mean, I guess he drove off from that scene, and then holy shit, they called the police and reported him. And
Well, you know what? And maybe she's an ex from a long time back, and then they've been fucking again recently.
yeah, it could be something like that.
While it's
He
funny
thought they were
how
back together, and now she sees him with with the other guy.
exes will fuck each other. I mean, pretty
Oh,
fucking frequently.
oh yes.
I never can really trust that. Like not fully.
And it's just like riding a bike.
Yep. And there's no better sex too than with an ex
Yeah, because you
because it's
know
like
everything.
you got that familiarity, but you've
Right,
also,
right. It's easier.
but it feels new again. So
Yeah.
it's like new and comfortable, and also just like the reunion factor,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
especially if you had good sex before, then it's like, whoa, this
Yeah.
is where I forgot all about how awesome this was.
And he
And
was like back in love. And then he sees her with that other motherfucker.
right,
Yeah.
something like that.
Probably so. Yeah.
He's thinking like, man, even if he's just thinking like, man, I hit that was awesome, and then he sees her like with somebody else, like, oh,
Oh, fuck.
it activates something in a man, I think. And
Yeah.
but why throw your life away?
I know. He went too far over this backstabbing bitch.
And you know
And
what? Yeah, we assume backstabbing bitch. We have kind of connected some
I
dots to
know we
come up
made
with
this
that.
whole narrative. They could have been broken up for years.
This
I don't
poor
know.
guy
And he just
now is
won't
gonna
let
have
it
to
go.
he's gonna have to face criminal justice now, thanks to this
Yeah.
bitch. I don't hate women; they're just always
No, no.
wrong.
Yeah. But all scenarios are possible. And it go now this is recent and this is all they got, but this is true. A lot of these articles on crime, they really don't fill out the details. And
Yeah, that's
sometimes these
true.
are crimes that are months old. And then you go to another outlet or whatever, and they got a few little more details. It changes the whole damn story.
Yes, yeah,
And I'm like, that's
multiple
irritating.
sources that I learned that in New York when I was reading the Post and the Daily News and just seeing,
Right.
just you could put the two side by side and go, wow, written from a completely different perspective,
Right.
completely different like
There could be one,
emphasis.
I swear, and I can't draw it up now, but there were stories akin to one's flat out cold blooded murder. Then you get the other details. It's easily self defense,
Yeah,
And it's like, good Lord, you need to do better at that because, you're destroying people's lives with this shit.
well, I mean, the criminal justice system is.
Yeah, but even if you get off, you
I
still
mean,
got
it's
that hanging over you.
yeah, but I
You
mean
know,
that's I mean at that
obviously
point
that's not as bad as being stuck in prison
it's
for
the
20 years.
least of your worries,
Yeah, yes, at the moment. Yeah.
But I see what you mean, especially if you're somebody like a professional who has
Yeah. Yeah.
like I don't know, a medical practice, a law practice, something
Yeah. It's all
where
gone.
it really
Yeah.
matters. And it turns out it was self defense, but It's been
There was a
widely reported
story.
otherwise.
I'm sure I told you this before. It was a long time ago. I think it was like 2020 did a or Dateline or whatever. But it was this guy who was accused of rape by his ex-girlfriend, and his life was destroyed. Well, it
Huh.
turns out she made it all up, and he had a very strong alibi. This took place, supposed to have taken place in Florida. He was in Colorado skiing. So it was just physically impossible for him to have done it. She says, "Yeah, I made it up. I was mad at him." And but he ended up having to move. He had to leave because everybody just didn't get the full story, and they just kept that rapist piece of shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what happens. Yeah.
People love it. It's
Yeah,
I
they
never understand how they could put a higher value on that than
I think
the truth.
they they get to where they like that taste of righteousness. Well, I
Yeah,
didn't do that, so I'm
I'm a
better than you.
yeah, I'm a non-rapist. In fact, I'm
Mhm.
against rape. Like, wow. How low have we sunk, that is such a virtue signal.
Right. I'm against rape.
I make
I need a
faces.
medal.
I make faces at rapists when I see them.
Yes, I will not associate with them.
Ugh,
I'm not happy about that
I
at
won't do
all.
business with them. I won't.
No,
Oh my God.
I want that rapist debanked.
And they think that anybody who is accused of it, it's like he got out on a technicality or something, but
Right.
they don't just arrest you for nothing. You did something,
Yeah,
you know,
you
the,
did something.
and he has to walk around with whatever news story that
Right.
says that
Forever.
she just made it up. Well, he's got to put it laminated around his neck, that says like, look, she says here, she just made it up.
Yeah.
She was mad at me. I'd see the highlighted part. I mean,
And
you
that
have to go around like advertising that, look, no, I'm innocent.
and that's why there needs to be very serious charges on these bitches who do that.
Even if they
Yeah.
just had light charges,
Yeah, but
it would,
usually it's
but they
nothing,
they
you know.
won't, they will not prosecute it. They
Well, they
just,
say it's to the detriment to actual victims. They get worried that there could be some trouble there. But
yeah,
good Lord, in a case like that, it's so blatant and obvious she absolutely committed this crime against this man,
yeah.
and that seeks justice. That's
It,
the way it goes. And the villain here, of course, is her. She's the one ruining it for the real victims.
I think falsely accusing a man of rape is worse than a man raping a woman.
Wow. Well,
It
Dick, it
kind of
does
is.
empower it because it involves the power of the state to come down upon him and all that stuff. And even if he is exonerated, as we were saying, he's still got a life of basic imprisonment.
It goes on for a lifetime.
Yeah, he
How
never
long
can
does a
wipe.
rape? How long does a rape last?
Well, I don't know.
Well, from
And
your experience, I mean.
well, it depends where it takes place, how much
Mhm.
time you got. Sometimes it can go on forever.
How much she's crying, how powerless she seems.
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah.
It really is. They would, I guess the cops and everybody in the criminal justice system would rather have tons of over reporting rather than any
I
underreporting.
guess that's the equation. It's
But if
like
you're if but look, I
I'd
mean the
rather
thing
10
is,
guilty go free than one innocent go to prison, that kind
yeah,
of
and
thing.
they want, it's so sick because if you're a woman and you got raped, then you got raped.
Right.
There's no false report possible. You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about that.
Right.
Yes, report it. And if you didn't get raped, then you didn't get raped.
Right.
Then a
And
false reporting is an issue. So, I mean, like, it just,
and the key thing is report it immediately.
yeah,
Let them get the rape kit and all that. I know you're in a bad state and all that, and it's just, but this is so vital and important because if you're going to do one of these things where it's a year later or 20 years later,
30.
yeah, I no, you know,
Hmm.
You're
I
so
think
brave to do
the
it's
statute of limitations on reporting rape, right, in most places is a matter of years. I think it should be shortened to like 15 minutes.
15.
You should have to race the clock to get to the
Well,
cops.
wait a minute. What if she was unconscious for more than 15 minutes?
Oh, so
If
you
the guy
snooze, you
beat the shit
lose.
out of her, too late. Yeah, you snooze, you lose. We're filing this under you snooze, you lose.
Well, you should have thought about that before you
Before
went
you got
unconscious.
yourself raped.
I mean, who takes a nap after they get raped? Weirdo.
Well, she was worn out. Um, all right, with the final Louisiana story, and this is really close to my neck of the woods. Texas man arrested for running over person in parking lot in Vinton. And Vinton, for the longest time, was like a throwback to a bygone era. There was like a barber shop there that was like right out of the 50s or something like that.
Oh, I love those kind of barber shops.
Yeah, it's gone now.
It's
But
a
yeah, I
real
used to go there quite a bit.
like a real last picture show kind of town.
Yes, that's what it looked like. Yeah, it was all, it was like, wow, this is like, and my dad said, yeah, it's been like this forever.
Probably a what do they call that? Those a sundown community.
Yeah. So, but things have changed now, Pat. Look,
Oh man.
I think this is,
Now that's why you don't want to be there after sundown.
uh, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this guy has been one of my customers.
Oh my god.
So we have
Really?
a African American gentleman with
And if you've got more
neck
than one guy
tats.
looking like that coming in, then
And some of
God.
them are all right, but every now and then.
I mean, if you're like, I think I've seen this guy before.
So he's facing aggravated battery charges after he ran over a person in the parking lot of a local club in Benton.
Can happen to anybody.
Your favorite parish, Pat, my parish, Calcasieu Parish
Well,
Sheriff's Office investigators say around 5 a.m. Sunday morning, Reagan K. Perry, 26 of Beaumont, which is just a skip and a hop from Benton, was asked to leave a club on LA 109 South. Investigators say Perry got into a fight with another person in the parking lot of the club. During the fight, Perry ran over the other person, hit two cars, and then fled the scene.
I think we know who started the argument.
Yeah. So Calcasieu Parish K9 deputies located Perry on foot in the woods.
Now the deputies were not canines.
No,
These are deputies who handle canines.
right.
Yeah, you of course imagine a couple of dogs with
Yeah, we
uniforms on.
deputized the dogs. They got a little badge on their collar. It's all official. And they ran him down, and he was taken into custody by the dogs and dragged into the car, charged with aggravated second-degree battery, resisting an officer, the dogs, and by flight and 2 counts of simple criminal damage.
Dogs are great cops, man, because I mean they can
Boy.
they smell that ass from a mile away.
Yeah, you're not getting away. You can. They try to hide under houses and stuff. That ain't gonna work.
No, man, they'll find you.
The victim was airlifted to a local hospital and is listed in critical but stable condition. So
Critical but stable. I mean, that's still pretty harsh.
that's pretty bad. They could still go and could have injuries that's life altering. So he ran him over. So broke some bones, I guess.
What is that picture? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at that picture wrong in the little thumbnail there. Church mourns passing of girl in Texas flooding.
Yeah.
I thought that those two bars on the side were her legs. And
No,
then she was,
oh
like,
my
wearing a
God.
bra
Oh
with, like,
no.
really saggy
no,
breast. It looks
no.
like that.
I know.
But she's
At
holding her
first
hands
glance,
like she's
you're
praying.
like, oh my
It's-
God. No, yeah,
it's-
poor
it's
girl.
not- maybe I'm just seeing things, but yeah, that's this guy here he's got like Gene Simmons hair, kind of, with the ball on top and everything.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, he had that almost like samurai looking thing.
Yeah,
Gene
right.
Simmons
That's
used to do.
Yeah, this guy looks like a black samurai kind of.
He is the Black Samurai.
This
They
guy.
dishonored him, so he had to run them over.
I just don't get the impulses of a criminal, I guess, Like
Yeah,
maybe he did they charge him with DUI?
yeah, it doesn't say. So I don't know because it said he smashed into two vehicles at the parking lot, and they catch him as he fled on foot. So I guess he damaged his own vehicle. I'm not certain,
Uh,
and ran into the woods, and so they sent the dogs in there after him.
well, I was thinking maybe he drove away and then ran off into the woods. They found his car. I mean, of course, the way
Perhaps.
the way it's reported, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
Maybe he
It's
maybe he did damage his car and just run away.
yeah.
But
So I'm like, why did he hit the two cars if he's not drunk, unless that they were the vehicles of people involved in the fight? I don't
yeah, or
know.
if he was just madder than hell and not really
Yeah, not
holding
really.
it. But if he
Yeah.
got he was asked to leave, gets
Hmm.
into a fight in the parking lot,
Yeah.
and then hits two cars. He's got to be drunk.
Yeah. That's what yeah.
So I
I'm
guess
just
the
surprised they didn't charge him with it.
aggravated battery
Yeah.
that
I,
I would
I mean, this
it's
is
just
attempted murder if you're
as
running
far
over
as I'm
somebody.
concerned, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it that
And
seems
the
like a big time undercharge.
right. And the guy's
Aggravated
in the
battery.
hospital still in critical condition.
I'm
So,
sure that the penalties are potentially really severe with aggravated battery, but
yeah.
it varies so much that
I'm thinking they're going to upgrade that.
I would hope. I mean, because
Yeah.
that's the guy's he is nearly dead if he
Yeah.
doesn't die, and like that's
And
close enough, man.
yeah.
I mean,
And
the results, like if you punch somebody and they fall and
hit their head.
hit
Yeah.
their head,
Hmm.
you know, you might get an involuntary manslaughter. Maybe
Yeah.
you may get no, probably more like a voluntary manslaughter, where you do something that you should have known could potentially kill the guy.
Right.
But they could, I mean, they could probably also charge you with murder if they wanted to. I mean,
Yeah.
like, how do you know somebody's intent? And if you're going by intent, surely running over a fucking guy
Yes.
is like
A
about
vehicle is
as.
a deadly weapon.
I mean, unless you, oops.
I know. Well,
I
yeah,
guess he
you
could.
can make a case.
Maybe
Yeah,
it
I didn't
was.
see you there.
Yeah, I mean, it was dark. I got asked to leave. I was a little angry about this argument, and the next thing you know, I'm running over this guy that I argued with,
It says, yeah, he got in a fight with the person
and
and
then
then ran over. Oh, the other person ran
the
over man. This is bad.
that's
Once
just bad.
again, badly written.
It's just badly written, but
Yeah,
it's he's talking about the other patron.
yeah,
What are we gonna think? He could have just said ran over him
right.
rather than
Yeah, he ran him over after
what
he
he
got in
ran
a
it because
fight
we
with
know he
him.
didn't run over himself. So I mean, you don't have to clarify beyond.
Right.
Maybe the other person was a woman.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why they report it like that because they didn't want to say she.
yeah, maybe so.
I bet you anything he
Damn,
ran over a lady.
could be.
Because again, I just, it seems like you would say another man, you could
Right.
say another patron, and then ran over him, but they avoided saying running over. They avoided the pronoun, so you don't know.
Yeah.
I just, again, man, my thought is just always that they soften it when they
This
can
one clearly,
in
and
certain
that doesn't
situations.
explain the charges they're giving him.
No, sure
You know,
doesn't.
that's like, what the hell?
Aggravated battery. I mean,
Yeah.
the aggravated battery is like if you hit somebody with brass knuckles on or something, or
Yeah, the initial fight they had in the parking lot. That's aggravated battery. You
no,
know?
the car thing. Oh, right, right. I mean, we
You
don't know
know.
that it came to blows or anything,
Yeah.
but like if it did, then
Yeah.
it could be aggravated battery, I guess. I mean, aggravated, I would assume means you got a weapon. So like, or that they suffered broken bones from everything that you did,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
something severe.
Right.
But I agree. Undercharge.
But once again, see, I said, oh, we don't have enough stories here. Here's one of these guys. This in the margin on these sites here. I think I
Oh
gotta
yes.
it's playing the thing.
KLPC.
Yeah, that's my local
KPLC.
uh uh, news outlet.
KPLC.
I
Home
guess
of
it
the
jumps to the
happy
other screen. I'm
sound.
hoping it does. Sometimes it doesn't. So they have one. This was the big deal in New Orleans, where a bunch of inmates escaped through a
Yes.
hole behind the toilet. Um, and then this
Unreal.
woman who's in charge, wearing glasses that Elton John wouldn't be caught dead in, it was a clear DEI hire.
Mrs. Magoo.
Yeah, Mrs. Magoo was running the jail and just didn't have a clue. Meanwhile, the chief of police is also a woman who
She
didn't
had
know that
so
they
many
had
inmates.
barriers for
She
the.
had so many inmates she didn't know what to do.
Yeah, they left a note saying, "Ha ha, this was too easy."
A hole behind the toilet.
Yes, there was a hole in the wall behind the toilet, and they all crawled through.
And they've caught nine
Oh,
out of 10.
right, 9 out of 10, but the one that's still at large is a convicted murderer.
Great.
So
I
there
didn't
we
even
go.
do it. I didn't even do it.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
This guy uploading anything to Instagram or TikTok
Yeah, I know. I
like that
think
other guy did.
one of these, forget, I think it's this guy or that one.
It's hard to tell,
Yeah, I
man.
know. They
There's
very
a great deal
similar
of
in hairdo and other
it's
aspects.
the hair, yeah, mostly. Yeah.
Yeah, mostly the hair.
But
But he had to brag and do his rap and stuff, and pretty much gave away where he
appeal to
was.
President Trump.
Yeah, yeah. Wanting Trump said they lawfared me like they did you.
Right. Exactly the same.
So anyway, that's a little update on it. He's still out there. How likely is it, Groves, Derek Groves is the fugitive. How likely will he be recaptured? More than 90% of people who escape from U.S. correctional facilities are recaptured within a year. The
That
longer,
seems low to me.
yes,
You got a 10% chance
yes.
of
So let's
being
still
out
give it a shot.
over a year.
Yes.
10% of people who bust out of prison, correctional facilities in the US
Yeah.
actually are out for more than a year. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I thought they kind of got all of them, you know?
Yeah, I know. I thought it was like a rare thing
Wow.
that any of them stayed out for
It,
longer
it,
than
I
that.
mean, it's not even easy to get out, usually.
No, but this was the New Orleans, something that was very easy to get out.
Yeah, when you do the head count at the end of the night and it's off by double digits.
Yes. Hey, we're missing 10. Oh,
Jeez.
that all?
Well, maybe we wrote down the wrong number last time we counted.
But they were fortunate in that most of them were very, very stupid. And the bulk of them, I think one or two ended up in Houston. One was here in my area. I think he went to Lake Charles.
Oh,
And the rest were still in New Orleans. Very stupid.
fun
And were
town.
caught pretty quick. But this
The
guy,
longer you,
nobody
the
knows
longer
where
you're
he
out
is.
there, yeah, the more likely you are to stay out. I mean,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stands to reason.
right. He's
It says most escapees occur, or excuse, most escapes occur when low level offenders see spontaneous opportunities. So it
like,
stands out because of its level of sophistication and pre planning. We're gonna climb out through this hole in the wall.
I know this was an escape from Alcatraz. Hey, look, you ever notice there's this hole behind the toilet?
Yeah, it's not Papillon with the bag of coconuts, at the end trying
Yeah,
to float
no,
off Devil's
no.
Island or anything.
Yes.
I counted the waves.
Yeah.
This is hey, there's a hole in the wall. Let's go.
Let's crawl through it and see where it goes.
I got nothing to lose. I'm here for a long time.
So there's your update on that. Still at
The
large.
gayest looking one.
I know. He's all these guys were fucking him.
Yeah. His head is physically much smaller than the other ones.
Yeah.
And he's that gay look on his face.
He's pretty gay looking.
Defiant, gay, pursed lips and everything.
Well, I
And
guess
the rest of them are just thug, except for the guy in the bottom right. He looks like some kind of teenager.
yeah,
But the rest of them, man,
rest of them. Yeah.
man, they do not look like nice people
No, I would think not.
for the most part.
Yeah.
Or not recipients of the Nobel Prize or the Kennedy Center honors or anything like
Not
that.
yet.
Yeah, give them time; they'll be on the city council.
At this point, one of them could write his poetry in prison,
Yeah.
and he could get a Nobel Prize for
Kill
that.
my landlord.
The views and opinions expressed during the Mr. Nailsin Show do not necessarily reflect those held by RadioMisfits.com. So, any complaints and or comments should be sent to @Mr. Nailsin on Twitter, where they will be promptly ignored and or blocked.
Oh wait, I shouldn't say stuff like that. I guess.
Yeah, you shouldn't, Pat. That's wrong.
I'm so used to being on censored.tv.